Hiya guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Aman and today we have another mock test with Chez.
Hello.
He is back. Alright, so you reviewed the video.
Yeah.
And you've done some work.
Yeah.
And now you're back to
redeem
yourself.
To redeem myself. That was abysmal.
Now you've still got about another 10 days or so before your actual test.
What day is it today?
About
around 10 days, yeah.
Okay, so the main idea today again is for you to hopefully drive and do everything independently and not make any serious faults, and if so, you'll at least have some time before your test.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, you know the drill. Whenever I need you to turn, I'll tell you. If not, continue following the road ahead. If you're not sure where you're going, you can always ask, okay?
Alright.
One manoeuvre, maybe the emergency stop.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to ask you a quick question about your vehicle.
Alright.
Could you tell me about the general condition of your tyres to be roadworthy?
So it has to be 1.6 in tread depth and it has to have no cuts or bulges.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so whenever you're ready, you can start the engine.
Yeah, cool.
And for anyone that's new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below and subscribe if you've not already.
Alright, so...
I'm ready when you're ready, Chez.
Okay. Don't be silly, Chez.
Okay, when we get to the end of this road, turn right. When dealing with pedestrians at junctions like this, you want to give way if the pedestrian is approaching or waiting at the end of the road, as we're going to stop in front of them and block their path. In this case, you can see Chez goes forward and the girl starts to cross the road behind us, and the vehicle on the opposite side doesn't see her approaching. So it would have been safer to just wait for the girl to cross the road in front and then get to the end of the road. Now Chez is not going to get marked down for this as the pedestrian was waiting, but it would have been safer to give way. We're turning from a side road into a main road, and the main road is fairly busy. So at first we had to carry on waiting as there was no space to enter. But when the right hand side of the road is clear, even with the traffic flowing on the left hand side, you can go halfway but emerge out slowly. Now once you're out halfway, the opposite side tends to give way. You can go halfway.
I can go halfway? I thought I wasn't allowed to peek. Why is it rolling back?
Just clutch down, it'll start again. Okay, now at the roundabout I'd like you to turn left, it's the first exit.
Okay.
As we're travelling on a 30 miles per hour road, you want to aim to indicate about 8 to 10 car lengths before the turn. Chez is indicating a little bit later, but it's not enough to be a fault. You want to make sure everyone knows where you're going in good time. This is a 30 miles per hour road, but there are speed bumps throughout this road as a traffic calming measure. In the distance, there are parked vehicles on both sides. Chez does slow down, but we should have slowed down some more as the space was fairly narrow. If you could pull over and park up on the left, anywhere safe along this road. Thank you, that's great there. Drive off whenever you're ready. As soon as you put on your indicator to move off, make sure you're actually ready to move off. In this case, the vehicle behind us started to flash their lights and actually slow down for us. Now, Chez reacted really quickly to this and moved off, but when you're not ready to move off, don't indicate straight away. At the roundabout turn left, it's the first exit.
Did I go the wrong way?
No. Alright, we're going to start some independent driving now. I'm going to give you a series of directions to follow. When we get to the first roundabout, turn right. And when we get to the next roundabout, turn right again.
So first roundabout right?
Yep.
Second roundabout right.
When it comes to clearance with parked vehicles, you want to make sure you're not going up to the parked vehicle and then moving towards the middle. As soon as you see a parked vehicle, you want to try and leave at least 2 car lengths of clearance in front, and you want to be in the middle of the road from that distance. If you feel like you don't have that space available, then you need to go through the space slower. So the smaller the space, the slower you go, and then the lower the gear as well. Chez keeps going too close to the back corner of the vehicle and then moving towards the middle, getting marked down for clearance. Chez has definitely improved from his first mock test where he was approaching junctions too fast. He's definitely controlling his speed a lot more now, just needs to start indicating earlier. Chez is currently following signs towards Chertsey, which is right on the next roundabout. He gets a serious fault with response to road marking as he goes into the left-only lane and makes a right turn. This is a 30 miles per hour road and the bridge is fairly narrow. Two cars can pass alongside each other fairly easily, but when a larger vehicle turns up, you should slow down. So passing alongside the bus on the opposite side, Chez should have braked to get control. On approach to the traffic light junction ahead, Chez gets a serious fault with response to road markings as he goes over the stop line and then stops. The right-hand lane has an early stop line so that the traffic turning in from the left can turn in easily. All the traffic coming in from the left is passing us fairly close, but if a larger vehicle like a lorry or a bus had turned up, they would have been unable to make this turn due to our position. So it's really important to always stop behind the solid line. In the distance, the road is bending towards the right and there are two junctions on the left-hand side. Chez gets marked down for use of mirrors change speed as he's slowed down unnecessarily and ends up waiting for the traffic even though he's on the main road and had priority. It didn't get marked down as a serious fault as he didn't stop for very long and he did brake gradually. Alright, we're no longer following signs, okay? As we're going further down the road is getting tighter, and with parked vehicles on the road, there's no longer enough space for two cars to pass at the same time. Chez gets a serious fault with the parked van on the left-hand side. Right at this roundabout. Straight ahead from here. At this point, Chez was trying to be safe by waiting for the roundabout to clear before continuing. As you can see, the silver car in the roundabout is waiting and we can cross their path in front and get out the roundabout. He carries on waiting, even with the second car leaving the space for him to continue ahead. He gets a serious fault for this. Whenever you exit a roundabout, always focus on controlling your steering wheel and get into the position you need, and the indicator will turn off by itself. If it doesn't turn off, then turn it off when the car is straight. You doing okay, Chez?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I feel like I'm doing better than before, but I know I'm still sucking. Sorry.
Right, doing good.
It's my eagerness. I know that's what it is. I just want to pass so bad, but it's messing me up. Because I know I can drive. I know I can. It's just little stuff.
Okay, when we get to the roundabout, I'd like you to turn right. It's the third exit.
Okay.
Chez does wait for the right gap to enter the roundabout, but enters too slowly that the vehicle on the right hand side has to slow down as we entered. Sorry. So bad. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would turn on the rear demister. If you don't know where it is, just look, it's fine.
I know what it is, I just can't see it.
Okay. You can take your time with it then.
Rear demister, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this car.
fine. Don't worry about it.
I know what it is. It's the square icon with the air going in, but I can't see it on the car. But I'll click that. Does that count? Not square, rectangle.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It is there.
I know. I'm just being dumb. I can't see it right now.
It's this one here.
See, how am I supposed to? What? That's all the way down there. Come on now. But yeah, you know that. You know I got it. So.
Now that you know where it is, when you get a chance, could you turn it on?
Alright, cool.
Thank you. You can turn it on.
I completely missed the button. Oh.
Alright, at the roundabout, I'd like you to take the second exit, please.
Okay.
So we're going ahead from here.
Okay.
And if you could take the next road on your left and then turn immediately left again. So we're just going into the car park.
Okay.
So just left in here.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's it.
You can go left or right from here, it's up to you. Okay, I'd like you to reverse back into a space of your choice. You can use left or right, wherever you like. Just make sure you finished within the white lines of the bay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go a bit straight up because my car's a bit crooked.
Okay.
How do I? Yeah, okay, thank you.
Can I give you a hint? Can
No.
I give you a tip before you start?
What's gonna? No.
Okay.
I don't want a tip. Oh, no. I don't want one. I'm gonna go into the right bay, yeah?
Okay.
yes.
That's fine there, thank you. Secure the car. And switch off the engine. This parking space is massive.
It's massive.
I just realised it says van on it.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I tell her, I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna mark me down for that. But
It's alright, it's okay. It's still a parking space, it's okay. It's fine, don't worry, because the whole thing's empty anyways.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, how was your drive today?
I think it was better than the last one, but I know I still failed.
There's a few hairy moments. There was one bit where you got so close to a grey van on the left. You said it yourself, you were like, oh, I should have slowed down, I should have stopped.
Yeah.
You know, I think there was like a white Prius passing you on the right.
And I the angle I was at, I felt like if I went too in.
Oh, if you went any further, that wing mirror was getting hit.
Yeah, so.
But you should have been anticipating cars coming down that road.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
What?
You actually took the wrong route and you went down that road. We weren't even meant to go down there.
Where was you supposed to go?
We were meant to follow this road round. There was like a bend to the right and you kind of just stopped and you took a left turn.
Oh.
So we ended up going the wrong way and that mistake happened.
Oh, so if I went the right way, then
yeah. But even before that, there was like a little moment where, you know, when we were following signs to Chertsey, and Chertsey was like 2 o'clock on the right.
Mm-hmm.
On the floor, on the lead up to this roundabout, there's a left only and a right only. You've positioned in the left only and made a right turn. So road marking.
Okay.
And that was just before, you know, that large vehicles in front of us where we really couldn't see very much, just before that point.
Mm-hmm.
You were definitely driving a lot better than the last time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's still a few bits you want to work on. Another thing with the indicator, I know you want to turn on your indicator for your right turns and then switch it off, but all these roundabouts, when we turn at the roundabout and we straighten the wheel, it's going to click off.
Okay.
So a lot of the times as you're coming off the roundabouts, I feel like your attention's on trying to turn the indicator off.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have a bit of sort of sway after the roundabout. Just get out the roundabout, and then if it's still on, then turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your signal timed. There's a few roundabouts where we're signalling quite late.
Okay.
Like, if you can see the roundabouts right there, and we're approaching, let's say, 2030, try and put your signal on about 6 to 8 car lengths before.
Okay.
You're about 2 car lengths before the roundabout, and now you're putting it on. And nobody was really affected by this, but just put your signal on earlier. But there was a hesitation for, you know, when we went to that roundabout and there was traffic built up.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go through that gap?
I felt like I should have went through that gap, but I thought cars approaching on the right.
Yeah, but they're standing. They're waiting, aren't they?
Yeah.
So just kind of look both ways. Where they're going, there's traffic. So eye contact with those drivers and go in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the second lady, she sat there waiting for you. She was looking at us and you just sat there. And I thought, okay, we can go now.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So it's one of those ones where, you know, they're not going anywhere. They're leaving you space. Get through.
Yeah.
And in terms of, you know, like what happened at the very beginning, when there's a busy road and you need to make a turn, when one side of the road is clear, you need to go halfway. Because otherwise you're going to be waiting a while for the whole thing to clear up.
I thought I wasn't allowed to peek, like I said.
Why not?
That's what they said. They said when there's a line like that, a T-junction, wait behind the line until you have a free space. Don't peek because it's...
Okay, what would you normally do if you were driving on your own?
I'll peek, of course.
Yeah. And what's wrong with that? Are you moving in front of someone?
No.
Then every time you're making these decisions, I want you to think, what would I do if I was driving on my own? Is that safe to do this? Then yeah, do it.
I feel like it was way better than the last time, but like, I feel like...
It's definitely better than last time, but there are a few hairy moments similar to last time. Like the clearance thing, honestly, that was really quite bad. You know, where that car came up and you knew it straight away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want you to try and get down to second gear a little bit sooner when you know there's a roundabout coming up.
Okay.
Now going forward from this, we will be doing a driving lesson, which probably won't be recording anyways, but we're going to do a driving lesson, and I want to iron out some of these things with you.
Okay.
And then that way you can go forward into your test and be successful with it.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Okay? Alright guys, that's the end of the mock test. He's done.
I'm done. The pressure is crazy. Because little stuff like that in a lesson, I'll be like, yeah, easy. But then as soon as you're in the test...
Oh, and when we entered in here...
Why was I in gear 2?
Like, you knew, I said to you, we're going to go left and then immediately left into the car park.
I don't know why I was in gear 2. I thought I could... I don't know why. I didn't know it would be that sharp of a turn. I was just silly. I knew it.
Yeah.
Did you have to use a pedal?
No, but I was just... It was just like,
very, very close, yeah. Silly.
Too close.
Yeah.
Alright, well that's the end of the mock test.
See you there.